I was in Switzerland last year on a medical placement, and there was one weekend where I traveled to a place called Neuchâtel, where there's a magnificent lake, which is very beautiful, and where people generally go on the weekends to have a walk with their families. There was one family that looked very nice. The father was a Swiss man of European origin, and he was wearing something that seemed quite unusual at the time. That was basically an Afghan robe, so a very loose-fitting robe with pointy shoes, and he was wearing a turban as well. And his wife was Japanese, of Japanese origin, and they had two little kids, half Swiss, half Japanese. And after some time, the man addressed me in English, which was a bit unusual because French is the language that they would usually have used. But I spoke to him for a bit, and then when I discovered he was Swiss, we switched to French. And he introduced me to his wife, for whom English and French were second languages as well. That already felt very unusual because it was just like a complete mix of culture. And for me, that family demonstrated an acceptance of different cultures, and they had actually incorporated different cultures into their lifestyle. And while I was chatting with them, I discovered that the man had traveled a lot, and he'd actually been to India and Afghanistan, and he knew a bit of Urdu or Hindi, which sound the same. So as I speak Hindi as well, we chatted a bit in Hindi as well. So in the course of that conversation, we spoke in English, French, and Hindi, and that was a very beautiful experience.